Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Boy in Real Life. We're here on Maui, and actually we're here with Koa Chang, who is no relation, I think.
Who knows Maui?
Yeah, I know.
Hawaii.
But he is with Alii Kula Lavender. And what do you do for Alii?
So right now I'm pretty much the president and chief operating officer, kind of like a general manager. I do all kinds of stuff. I work in the fields, I work in the office, all kinds of stuff. So pretty much make sure that they keep running.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so I visited Alii Kula once, like a couple years ago. I understand there's a lot of changes going on, so...
Absolutely. So about 2 years ago, almost to the day, my father passed away, April 13th, 2011. And what happened was I actually came back home to the farm and I wanted to keep what he was doing alive, so perpetuate his legacy. But another thing that I think was important for me to take over was I had to actually put a little bit of my personality and my character and my interests. So we've done a couple different changes, but for the most part we have the same structure, but done in a little bit of a different spin.
Okay, so like what kind of different stuff?
So some of the changes, some of the things that I feel passionate about is actually the edible side of things. So with our gardening, we were primarily a botanical garden, and then we also do the lavender for the uses in culinary and aromatherapy, bath and body. What we've done instead was actually we started using, well, I wanted to replant a lot of the gardens and make them more edible oriented. So we got vegetable gardens, we got about 15, 20 foot, 35 feet beds. We just put in about 60 citrus trees, and right now we're clearing the field actually. For apples, peaches, plums, pears, stuff like
Holy cow!
Yeah, some off-the-wall stuff for Hawaii, but we're high enough to do that.
So if I were to go to the farm now, I could buy all of this stuff? Right?
Yeah, so right now we actually have everything growing up. So the citrus and the apples, peaches, plums are looking really good, but we're still pretty young. So what we're doing right now is we're knocking off the fruit so that we get a little bit stronger, get a little bit bigger, and then produce. But in the future, yeah, we come back in another 2 years, 3 years, we'll be able to do that. We want to actually make it so we're actually using our own lemons to do our lemonade, oranges to do orange juice, things like that.
Wow, that's cool. And I understand you guys are growing olives too, right?
That's right, yeah. My dad planted some of the first trees on the island. So right now they're close to 10 years. He's actually, he has several different varieties because we're thinking about doing grinding and compressing grow. We found that that's really cheap because we need a lot of olives. And we also don't have a press, but there's been talking in the area that we want to actually put a press together. So there's a lot of guys doing olives at the moment. So we're hopeful in the future we'll have some good olives. But we've been doing Brian and it's been fantastic. This last year we did about 5 different varieties of Brian for next year, so we know what we want to do.
So because there's lavender on property, I don't know this kind of stuff, so forgive my ignorance. Will when it's pollinated by the bees, do the olives get a little bit of a lavender tinge to it? Or?
You know, they say, I've actually heard a lot about honey in particular. Like a lot of people say certain blossoms will affect the honey, for example. So I'm sure in a lot of ways that does happen. I don't really know how, to get technical and biological, I don't know how much that affects it. We do see when we do have the bees around, of course, they could have been vulnerable. So what we find is that pruning is a big thing for the olives. We want to prune appropriately because it actually comes off of the year's previous year's growth. So what we know is that the way we prune today will affect what comes out next year as opposed to what's coming out this year. So we have to be real conscious of that. Also, being up high enough, we have a lot of cloud cover, so we want to make sure they're open enough. So, yeah, it's a learning, it's a learning kind of thing. Yeah, it's good, and we're finding what we don't want to do and what we like doing. It's fun. It's good. Learning a lot.
Really cool. Okay, so if we want to visit Alii Kula Farms, do you guys do tours?
We do, absolutely. We do 5 tours a day, every single day. We only close Christmas and Thanksgiving, but we do open at 9 and we're open until 4 o'clock. So come up, do tours. We have car tours if you don't want to walk around the whole property. We have 13.5 acres. Beautiful, beautiful views. You gotta come check it out.
And then you guys are on the web at AKL Maui?
That's right, aklmaui.com.
So your Twitter is AKL Maui.
That's right.
And your Instagram is
AKL Maui.
And
right.
Facebook?
AKL Maui.
That's easy.
Easy.
Are you guys on Pinterest too?
We are. We just started. Yeah. AKL Maui.
Okay, so make sure you guys check them out when you're on Maui. Take a drive up the country.
Yep.
I don't even know this place. I'm such a townie.
It's worth the drive. It's up there. It's up on a hill. It's beautiful.
Gotta get up there. Okay, so click the link below and We're going to talk to Koa some more about Alii Kula and a little bit more about him. And then you can go to the farm and see him in person.
Visit us.